Alright, Quan Chi, truth or dare? Truth. Alright, did you really dress up as Sub-Zero and murder all of Scorpion's family and clan? Well, if I'm going to be completely honest, I did. It was a pretty funny prank.
Get over here!
Hey, Scorpion, you're back. Did you and Quan Chi work things out?
Yeah, we worked it out.
What's up, fellow collectors? Today I'm talking about the Quan Chi Mortal Kombat X PX Previews exclusive Sorcerer variant of Quan Chi. It's pretty much the same Quan Chi that we've already gotten, but with a different paint scheme to emphasize the Sorcerer type variant that you can use of him in the game. He's got a bunch of extra hands, he's got a skull accessory, and his sword accessory in the back. On the back here, you get a picture of what Quan Chi looks like and all the accessories that come with him, but these are all the accessories that you would get if you picked up the normal Quan Chi. You know, they still use the old packaging of the normal Quan Chi with this stuff. You also get a description of what Quan Chi is all about here, so if you want to read that, go ahead and pause the video. So I'm going to go ahead and open this guy up and review it. Alright, and I got Quan Chi out of the package, and I'm very happy to say I didn't have any issues with his joints or nothing breaking or snapping or coming loose on me, so that's always a good thing. You know, Mezco's really good with their quality control, I've noticed. You know, I haven't had any issues opening up these figures right out of the packaging besides one of the Sub-Zero figures that I had, and you know, that's really not too bad because I usually have a lot more problems with other companies' figures and than I ever have with Mezco, so that's awesome. Now, talking about some of the stuff he comes with here, he comes with this really cool translucent looking skull here, and it's all pink or purpley looking, I should say. Very, very cool looking. I like the sculpt and detail work that they put into the skull itself. Definitely didn't skip around on the detail, even though it is a, you know, clear painted piece of plastic. You can still tell that there's some sculpt and detail work in there. You also get this nice sword here in the same kind of transparent effect that you get with the skull. And I really do like this. I think this looks awesome. It actually makes the sword look a little bit more menacing than the one that you got with the original Quan Chi. And just to show you a comparison here, two swords side by side, and I really do like this translucent purple. Normally I don't like the kind of see-through stuff. I see they're kind of hokey to me. But this one I think is pulled off really well, and I actually do like it better than the original weapon. Then you also get this pair of skeleton hands here that you can attach right onto his back with this peg here. Just like that, bam. Now I'm still not exactly 100% sure what this is for. I haven't really played Mortal Kombat X too much. So, you know, if anyone wants to pipe up in the comments, let me know what this is actually for on his back. Or, you know, even if it does go on his back, I'm assuming that's where it goes. Let me know in the comments, you know, keep a guy informed. Now, it also comes with a bunch of extra hands here. You get two just basically closed-fisted hands, and then you get two little bit open grip hands, and then he has two open palm hands that he automatically comes with right out the gate. So you can put like this little skull accessory in his hands, but if you want him to actually be able to hold on to the sword, you can easily pop out his hands there, bam, and then pop in the kind of, you know, close, more open grip hands so you can fit the sword in. And it's very easy to do. You know, I love the system that they have to swap the hands in and out. It's very, very easy to do, and I don't feel like the hands are going to break or come loose or fall out. You know, it's very, very awesome on Mezco's part. Now, this sword does fit very nicely into Quan Chi's hands, and I just love how well that this purple matches the purple that he's got going on in his arms there and all the detail there. Really does highlight the weapon and the detail even more when the accessories match kind of, you know, the detailing on the figure. Now, speaking of detail, Quan Chi is loaded with detail, man. The paint applications all over this figure are just amazing, and the sculpt on this guy is freaking sick, man. I really love the eyes. They really do pop out at you with that purple kind of, you know, hue that they have now with all the purple accents. And I actually do like the purple accents more than I like the regular kind of red accents that the original one had. You know, for most of the previews exclusive stuff, I usually like the original forms better, but with this Quan Chi, I actually like the previews exclusive form more than I like the regular form, just because of the details, and I think the accessories are a little bit cooler than what the normal one came with. Now, I love all the sculpting and detail work all over his body armor there. Very, very nice looking. You got the skull here on his chest here. You got all these straps and plates all going around, and then right down at his lower legs here. Very, very cool looking. The part that definitely catches my eye the most are these shin guards up here. You got these skulls, and this armor, all this sculpting down here, all this dry brushing and weathering that they put all over it. Very, very nice looking stuff. Even on the back of the figure, you know, they really didn't skip out on any of the detail work, and I really do appreciate how much Mezco put into this figure line, even though, you know, we all know that it's not going to be around anymore. It's pretty unfortunate, but this is definitely a great figure. Quan Chi is one of my all-time favorite characters in Mortal Kombat. Ever since they introduced him into the Mortal Kombat series, man, I just loved Quan Chi's character. Now here's a side-by-side comparison with both the Quan Chis that we've seen so far, this being the original, this is the new one, and you know, I really do like both of these figures. If you're going to choose between one or the other, I would go with the previews variant because I think it's a really cool looking figure. I really love those purple accents, and I do love that weapon choice that he comes with. Even though they come with the same weapons, I think the weapons better accent the figure rather than this one does. Now, as far as articulation goes, this guy's packed full of articulation here. You can do a nice 360 with the head. You know, there is a little bit of limitation here with that armor around the back, but not too much there. You can do a nice 360 at the upper arm here. You got the elbows on a hinge, and then you got a nice ball hinge on the wrist there. I do wish that these elbows were double jointed. You know, unfortunately, Mezco didn't go that far with the articulation process. The legs pretty much don't kick out very far at all. That's pretty much all you can get out of the leg without feeling it's going to break if you try and kick it out further than that. You can't really kick back too far either, but you got a nice hinge at the knee there that kind of makes up for some of that. And then you got a nice ball hinge at the ankle. So overall, I think this is a really awesome figure, and I would definitely recommend adding him to your collection. Definitely got to get a Quan Chi, especially if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. I mean, Quan Chi is one of the coolest characters in the game, in my opinion. You know, besides the ninja guys. But Quan Chi's up there with them. Definitely check him out. Definitely pick him up. Especially right now, he should be in most stores at a relatively cheap price. You can pick him up at retail price, you know, instead of waiting a while and these guys start climbing in price on the secondary markets like eBay and Amazon, stuff like that. Check out my channel, guys. I got a ton of Mortal Kombat reviews on there. I also collect other lines as well, like Halo, Mega Bloks, Star Wars, Walking Dead, and all the other good nerdy stuff. Make sure you subscribe because I come out with new videos every week, and I will see you guys all in my next review. Thank you all for watching.